Steve, tell us a little bit about what rifle this is.
This is the 303 British. Its nomenclature is SMLE, and it was fondly referred to as a SMLE. It was the standard British infantry arm for both world wars.
So a 303, what is a 303?
It is the approximate velocity of the 30-06. It uses a heavier projectile and a different shaped one also.
Okay, and tell us about how this bolt action is a little different than most.
The SMLE is a little unusual in that on firing you extract your bullet that you've just fired, and now when you push it forward, that cocks the action. And most guns it's the opposite. When you open it, it cocks the action. This makes for an extremely fast shooting rifle. In World War I, when the British went against the Germans thought the British had automatic weapons because they were so quick to shoot.
And how many rounds does that hold?
This, if I recall, I think is 10 rounds. It's at least 8.
And how does this compare to the 1903 Springfield for accuracy?
It doesn't hold a candle to the Springfield. The stock for the SMLE is 2 pieces, which contributes to movement in the action and contributes to inaccuracy. The way the barrel is fastened into the forestock is not as rigid as it should be, so your shot-to-shot groups can vary quite a lot.
Okay. So at 100 yards, do you have a guesstimate what sort of groupings you might get?
I think at 100 yards, from what I have heard, about a 9-inch pattern more describes what it can do.
Yeah, but this could have been used in World War II?
Probably in World War I.
Oh, okay. Talk about the magazine a little bit.
This has a detachable magazine, but it was very seldom removed. They didn't carry additional magazines when they were in the field. Probably the only time it would have been removed would have been for cleaning. There we go.
Okay, so then they would use a stripper clip to load it?
The way it would actually be loaded is there'd be a stick, a clip of cartridges held in a little brass fixture that fit into these 2 slots. The soldier would put that on, push down, then throw away the holder.
Okay, so talk about that sight there.
Yeah, this in this position is set for 300 yards, but if you flip it over, it has a different size hole and a different elevation, and that brings you to 600.
Let's see what's in the back of this gun here.
Nobody home.
No cleaning kit.
No. And there's the spot where the rod goes on the top, and on the bottom is where you've got the patches and a brush and such.
So a bigger bullet than the 30-06, but not a Spitzer, more of kind of a round nose. But similar ballistics to a 30-06?
Yes, yeah, from the muzzle.
And what do you...
As the range extended, the 30-06 was far superior to the 303, just because of the bullet shape.
Okay. And what do you think the bullet weight of that one is?
I believe that is 180 grains.
Okay.
It hit. Well, looks like that was goodly centered.